Hi there. So we're now into the second week of June, and I've been very busy down the allotment. Also very busy at work, but with having a couple of lads working for us now, I've got a bit of time to be able to nip away and get some work done on the allotment. So things are moving along very well. So what I've got, we'll start down the bottom of the garden, and I'll give you a quick tour of what I've been up to. But basically what I've got here is the Gladioli. They're about sitting at about a foot tall now. I'll be putting the first cane in just to tie them in to stop them from flapping about. I've got about 80 to 100 in there, so plenty to go at. Strawberries, first lot of strawberries just starting to form. What I did this year, I had the strawberries in this bed here last year, well the last 5 years. But with this bed, I don't know if you can see it very well, I get a lot of bindweed or Japanese knotweed in the bed, and it's an absolute pain. But I'm just trying to persevere with it this year. As I said, I had the strawberries in there for 4 to 5 years, and they needed to come out really just to replenish with new stock. So I've moved them into the taller bed up there so the kids can get them a bit easier. They've been down here quite regular this year. We've had a very hot year so far, so plenty of time on the allotment with the kids. So I'll put them in there so that they can reach them a bit easier than bending down and getting them out of the shorter bed. So Gladioli are in, and strawberries, sorry, are in the new bed. We'll have a quick look up. So I've been planting the Dahlias out. These are the spares, the plants which I haven't planted out. These are just the spare plants, and basically what they'll be used for is just to basically pot tuber them so that I can increase my stock. With pot tubers, they grow a lot quicker than a ground tuber, so it's best to have a few pot tubers so that you can get some faster growing plants next year. So what I've got done is all the weed suppressants down, Dahlias are planted out, and I've just started putting the canes in. I've said in a few of the videos I've managed to, well, not managed, I'm basically planting my full garden full of Dahlias this year to have a good crack at Wisley, Harrogate and Malvern in a couple of little local shows. So fingers crossed I can get a good few of them on the bench this year. So varieties wise, all of these up here are Kenora Challenger, Winhome Diane, Kiwi Gloria. I'm just waiting, there's a big space there, I'm just waiting for some plants from Kevin Was. That's going to be full of Hillcrest candy. We'll have a quick look in the greenhouse, and then we'll get back to the Dahlias and I'll show you how we're getting on with that. Benches are emptied, just need a quick clean up. I've just managed to move the pot tubers. So what we've got here is the giant tomatoes. I'm having a crack at growing some, well, quite a few tomato plants this year, all for heavyweight. So they've only been in about a week and they've grown about 8 inches. So yeah, they're looking really good, really healthy plants. So we'll have a quick look in the air pot tunnel. So basically everything's grown well in here. These are grown in air pot, 20 litre air pot. These are the Yorkshire Giant Leeks, and on the left there is just the spare onion plants. A couple of them have went to seed, as you can see. So they went to seed, as you can see, but as I say, they're just the spares. The ones at home are the main batch. We'll have a look in the leek tunnel. So leeks wise, I'm going to have a good crack at the National Pot Leek Society this year. My main priority with the leeks is if I keep them clean, which I mean by that is keep them thrip free and rust free, everything else should fall into place. So I've been on top of the spraying, and the plants are looking absolutely superb. So the Yorkshire Giants are at the back there, the big ones, and the Cumbrians are down the front. So the Cumbrians are sitting at 11 inches round with a very high button on them, so give you a quick look. So size wise, kind of get a tape around it, but the button's peeling back, so I ideally need to strip the flags off, but plenty of time to do that. And Yorkshire Giants on the right there. Yorkshire Giants are sitting at probably 12 inches. I need to get the tape measure back down, but Yorkshire Giants are sitting at about 12 inches round. I've got half a dozen of them to go at on the allotment, but I'm only aiming for one show with them really. My main priority is getting the Cumbrians on the bench at the National Pottery Society, so looking good so far. Chrysanthemums, nothing really to say about them. They've had their second stop. Basically what that means is I'm looking for, well, there's 3 stems on that plant. I've stopped the top and I'll let 2 stems grow out of each. I'm not explaining that very well, sorry. I'll start again. So I've got 3 stems and I want 2 breaks off each. All the rest of the side shoots will be removed. So I'll grow 2 on that, 2 on that, and 2 on that. So basically that plant has grown 6 up. So in a sense I should get 6 flowers per plant. Some of the plants have got, well, will have 8 on. So 6 and 8 is what I'm going at this year. They could do with another tie-in just to keep them to the cane. They have been sprayed with growth retardant just to stop them from growing over 6 foot tall, which I don't really want. So they're looking really good. Nothing really to say about them. Just got to keep on top of the water and feeding them. So looking good. A couple more on the side of the tunnel there. We'll have a quick look up the top. Oh, sorry, just trying to squeeze through. I have made a start with the paths, just graveling the paths, just to tidy the place up. Carrots wise, they're looking really good. I have had an issue with cats in that bed, using it as a litter tray on that bit there. But well, they've seemed to have disappeared now, so we'll enviromesh this probably this weekend, just to keep the carrot fly off. I probably should have done it a bit earlier, but I said in a couple of the last videos that whatever I get. I'm not really fussed about the carrots showing them wise, but if they're good enough, they'll be getting shown. So in the beds up here, I have Charlie 2, Hillcrest Jersey, 2 rows of Mary's Jomanda, 1 row of Mary's Jomanda on that side, Chervil Megan along that side, Oakwood Goldcrest, full bed there. I think, well, what I've done with this bed here, I had some labelled up. I know Nigel from Muddy Boots of the Killers, if he's watching. I wrote down the numbers of all the plants, so all the plants were numbered instead of named, and I've managed to lose number 6 and number 7, and I can't for the life of us work out what it is. So I've took a bit of pot luck just to see what I've got. So that's number 6 and that's number 7. I've got 1 more plant there which is a little bit behind, so I will be putting that out later. It's not actually a miss. In this bed I have got Greenway Zoe and I think another set of Hillcrest Jersey. Top bed there I'm growing large palm, Jodie Wilkinson, 9 plants, and Sue's Kilmore, just 6 there. And if I get them on the bench, I get them on the bench. So that's it for the video this week. I'll do a video specifically about dahlias from going forward, and I'll do one of planting out the Hillcrest candy there for anyone who's watching just for the dahlias. So that's it. Thanks for watching.